energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
First play, and May goes to the air. First down throw there is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz.
Brings up second
and it'll lead to a second down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
That's caught downfield by Diggs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Packers first down.
To throw again is May. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Packers.
Here's May again. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. Down the right sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Sixty Bison. 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards.
34-yard line.
79 Broncos. Panther 11.
On 3rd down, it's Vick. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 10. Here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a...
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
The kicker
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Tag. Panthers, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Vick. Moving to his right. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
second down. It's May.
32-yard line.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
31 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on. Set. Crack up. 70.
Throwing is Vick. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Vick gonna look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's another.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. To throw, here's Vick. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Falcons. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons get back in it. It is 21-7. Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
The
Well, you have to
onside
imagine
kick
this
with
kicking
number
unit saw
5
something
being
in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick. But they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Packers.
So what a start. You don't always get 3 possessions in the first quarter, let alone 3 TD
The kicker on
passes
for the
in the
extra
opening
point.
frame. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? 19, 20, Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now, Vick. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta. After
set
this.
to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Diggs. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the
Brings up
32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down. 2. To throw now. May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's got it! And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
It's crazy.
The man in motion is Watson. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
The kicker on for the point after.
So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 34, Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mustang 19. 60 average. 18.
Here's Vick. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
At the 32-yard line.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Panther 11. Let's go.
Kill, turn up.
Now, Vick. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
at the 43-yard line.
Tag. 66. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the end. It's Vick. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Tiger. 19. Here we go. Set. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a
First and
pickup
10
of
at the
21.
22-yard line.
Get it. Cougar 19. 79. Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. The ball comes out. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that
A
one.
7-yard pickup.
Ball
Brings up
stays
second
with
and
Atlanta.
3 at the 15-yard
Second down
line.
and 3.
Cowboy 8. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Falcons. His second touchdown of this first half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons 21. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision
First and 10
as this ball comes out
at
to
their
the
own
35.
35-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Throwing is May. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A
7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. A gain of 15.
Maynard on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Lions. Come on, come on. Come back. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw is Vick. That's to the big tight end, Parham. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Throwing is Vick. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Rig alert! Rig alert!
Here's a designed run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Vick gonna look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, here's Vick. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's gonna have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of Nas.
1st down.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Mustang 19.
Back to the air one more time. He's got Parham, his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of
A
9.
gain of 10 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 25
That's catch
more
3
yards.
just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing now. Vick. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. But they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. To the goal line and in. Andre Johnson. Touchdown Falcons. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Come on. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Vick gonna throw to start this drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's got another one. Donald Parham. Touchdown Atlanta. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's caught by Puka. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down. May. Jalen Carter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's May. A pass taken in by Watson. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. With the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Check, smash, check, smash. Check, 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 check. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Now,
It's
2nd
a
and
pickup
4.
of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Viking, press the lady. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. Oh, the ball's out. The Packers have it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The man in motion is Watson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
On the coverage.
May to the air once more. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Vic. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and This one ends up just falling incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash. Check. Street. Dragon 60. Chap alert. Let go.
To the air. It's Vic. And he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
39-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Check smash. 79 Broncos.
Now, Vic. He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
They come
2
up for
at the
2nd
Packers'
and 2.
31-yard line.
Here we go, stack. Hawk 70.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready?
Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Packers going to use their final timeout now.
3rd and 4.
Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here we go.
They'll run here, and he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing
It's
4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.